Hello guys, Jimmy here and welcome to part 6 of my Let's Play of Euro Truck Simulator 2. In the last episode we took out the biggest loan we could possibly take out from the bank. It's a €500,000 total loan, and with that money we bought 2 new trucks, we upgraded our garage and hired 2 new drivers. So we now have 3 trucks along with 3 drivers in our fleet. So Trucking A is looking pretty good at the moment. Also, just to quickly mention, you may see at the bottom of the screen, if you have very good eyesight, there's a little bit of text saying that this game contains unauthorized modifications. That's right, I've added my first mod to the game. I did plan on doing this from the get-go, but I didn't really find any that I wanted to put in yet. It's only a very basic mod. The mod I put in is improved weather sounds, so the rain sounds a bit more realistic, and that's really about it so far. I guess now will be probably a good point to say, if anyone has any good recommendations for mods, or anything that you would say would be, would enhance my my gameplay, then by all means recommend them in the comments and I will try and get them installed. Anyway guys, I think we're all rested up, we're all kind of okay, so I'm going to very quickly just see what kind of jobs are available to us. I think from memory we're in Belgium. Let's have a quick peek. Yep, we are just on the border of Belgium and the Netherlands. So let's see what is available to us, shall we? Best paying job at the moment goes to Mannheim in Germany, which is down there. So we're going a little bit further to the east. I think that'll be a pretty good job. Trip time is 5 hours 36 minutes, and we'll be transporting diggers, which I think is our biggest job so far. I think that's our heavy cargo, or oversized cargo coming to play there. So that'd be pretty cool to check that out. So we'll set that as our GPS. There are the rain sounds that I'm talking about. See, it's a bit thicker. The sounds a bit more realistic, which is pretty cool, I think. So that's something we'll let me know what you guys think of that. I think it sounds a little bit better personally, but obviously it's down to you guys as well. Now, one of these buttons for parking brake, there it is. It's got to turn our lights on because it's night. And let's go pick up our diggers. Also, in this episode I finally mapped my cruise control, finally, and so now I can actually cruise around. It turns out our delivery is actually about 58 minutes away, so we'll go pick it up. It's quite a long drive to go and get our delivery. I probably should have got something from here, but I kind of fancy the drive, testing out this new mod and these new sounds a little bit before I get into it. It's a bit confusing because I've just come from my own personal game where I check out all the mods and stuff before I install them on here. And I was driving in England, so I have to go back to driving on the right side of the road. That's in the right hand, not the correct side. As a Brit, I can't really admit that driving on the right is the correct thing to do. Something else I did on my my own little gameplay is I actually turned off my limiter, 55 mph limiter. I'm going to keep it on for this game though, because I want to try and keep it as realistic and proper as possible. I think I'm speeding. Well, we'll see. And something else I might look at installing mod wise, I did see it was like a brighter lights pack, because I know that with the YouTube conversion and through rendering etc that you do actually lose a little bit of brightness and kind of clarity through that rendering process. But let me know what you guys think. I'll have a look myself after the video is uploaded and kind of see if it is proper and correct. I'll be turning off there, and I'll see if I want to add that in or not. And you see in the bottom left hand corner we have our first income coming in from one of our other drivers. That's from Vlado. He's earned €733 from doing whatever job he's doing. I can actually go and look at what job they're doing if I wanted to, but I want to kind of focus on what I'm doing right now, so there is no worries for that. Another mod that I looked at is it's like a GPS mod, which basically moves your GPS to your dashboard and makes it a little bit smaller. Now, I'm kind of in two minds about that one, because I like the idea of it, because it means I have a bit more space and you guys can see a bit more in the cockpit. Cockpit is the wrong word, isn't it? But I will lose a lot of the detail from the top, like the kind of the fuel and the tiredness gauge and the email thing, which is a little bit, I don't know if I want to lose that or not, but again, I'll test it out on my other save and I'll see what conclusions I come to. Oh my god, I didn't see that there. See, that's the downside to having these lights. I can't actually see myself. Come on, give me the gear. There it is. I have a button which centers my camera. It's basically just a hotkey almost to the interior camera. I just blinded that guy coming over the hill. Sorry, mate. And that just means that I can center my camera again after looking around. It's pretty helpful, but it's a handful to hit it each time I go around the corner. So I have to make sure to remember to do it a lot of the time. Oh god. I went up a little bit too quick into that corner. That's my guilt so far, going too fast to corners. It's very easy to do, I find, but... Tell you what, I am liking these rain sounds. They are feeling very kind of realistic right now. I used to live in my back garden. I'll just before we'll clear it up. I used to live in my back garden in a caravan, because my house is very small. My kind of parental home is very small. This is before I moved out, and there wasn't actually enough room for all us, me and my brothers, in the house, so I volunteered to live in a caravan in the garden, basically. And this is basically what it sounded like being in there, the rain. It's very kind of tinny. Where's my delivery? Is it over there? It is, it's over here. Okay, I missed that then. I thought they usually in this sort of place over to the back there, but this one is over just behind, so I'm going to reverse it in, so that makes it easier to get out. I can't see a thing. That's a lot louder, isn't it? There it is. Okay, looking at that top left mirror just now. Oh, that's in a really awkward place. It's right against some logs. You might scrape those on the way out. Yeah, because actually probably touching those logs, I think. Right, how are we going to get this out without it? No, that's not going to work. We're going to have to go to the right a bit first, and then get right up against these storage containers and then just move it out. I think we should get away with... Yeah, we just missed some goodie. Okay, that was good. That was a bit tricky. That was parked in a really bad place. For us, anyway. I'm pretty sure these diggers are very heavy, so this is going to be a bit of a challenge in itself. Oh god! That was really stupid of me. I just kind of accelerated out and didn't watch the diggers at the back. Right, okay. No more contact. You can't actually see the trailer damage, I don't think, unless you go to one of the different screens on the GPS. I'm going to not look at it because it's probably already taken a bit of damage, which is annoying because that affects our final kind of pay grade and our rating. Tread and blast. Anyway, so from now, 5 hours and 34 minutes to our destination. Hope you guys enjoyed the slightly longer episode yesterday. It was kind of nice to do a longer one. It's not hard to find stuff to talk about, but I don't want to end up doing too long so I just ramble about nothing. You know, I want to at least have kind of coherent conversation. Wow, my game lagged a little bit there and I ran into that other truck. There's another truck coming, but I can barely see them coming. The lights are so dim. Oh, okay, there's something else coming, but I'm going to have to just punch it and hope that I don't hit it. God, I need some more power, I really do. I think a next series of trucks unlocks soonish, but I need the money to buy them. You can trade in your trucks though, so I don't have to pay like a straight. Let's say, for example, this one costs. That's beeping outside. I thought that was beeping in the game then. This one costs like 70 or 80,000. I forget how much it costs, and you get a trade-in of like half of that for your next truck, which is pretty good. It saves you obviously saving for an entire new one. Some of them get really expensive. I've seen a couple at like 100 and... Oh shit, I'm going to just go right. I'm really not... It's really hard to see, like, far in front of me. I feel like I need the high beams on all the time. Hit that fourth gear. Go on, son. Up you go. Rev it, rev it. Driver Ray has leveled up. Fantastic. That's something else I should probably have mentioned. I'll look at after the our deliveries. So you can actually control or have some input into what your drivers kind of like, what skills they take. You know how obviously every time we level up we get to pick a new skill, and we've been putting it into heavy or heavier overweight cargo, which is why we've got the diggers behind us right now. But we can kind of do that for them as well, which is nice. It's pretty cool. It means that we can have like a really focused company almost. So if you want to have something that is just completely heavy lifting or whatever, or heavy cargo, we can just choose them, which is pretty damn rad. You might see me actually getting to use some cruise control soon, but we actually have to get up to speed first before we do that. And these diggers are making that very difficult. We're actually on straight land right now and we're just not accelerating. I think it's straight anyway, it might be a very slight incline. I don't think the truck's this slow. Again, just using those individual gears to make the to kind of gather speed a bit quicker, as opposed from going from 10th to 12th. If we went to 12th, then it would have just bogged down. I think we need to be in the left lane soon. Oh no, okay. It's very weird the way that kind of the tunnels happen in this game. They, instead of like becoming an extra lane, they kind of consume a lane, and like that. And they thought it would remain like a dual carriageway there, but that caught me out. There have been times where I've just had to go round and then completely change my direction. I call that was a fun. That was in game. That fun sound. That sounded pretty good. I quite enjoyed that. You may notice I'm speaking a little bit quieter than I usually do. My fiance is currently asleep, so I'm trying to do this and be kind of quietish at the same time. I'm not sure if I'm succeeding or not. Fingers crossed that I don't wake her up, or I will incur her wrath. I guess that'd be funny for you guys, but not for me. Okay, so I can't see anything coming, so I'm going to put the high beams on. Not something I recommend you normally do on a motorway, but I just can't really see that far ahead. It's proper dark at the moment. So I really am liking these rain sounds. I think I said before how I put on rain sounds when I go to sleep, and these sound, as rain sounds go, I'm impressed. So we're up to 55 miles an hour now, and we can finally put on our cruise control. You can see just above our gear selection there at the top where it says 12, we have like a 55 mile an hour. That's what the cruise control is set to, just so we can see. And I can now, well, I know you can't see this, my legs are now currently crossed on my chair, and just using my hands to work. And then Vlado has got some more money for us. What an ad, 616 euros. So they work like as a smaller income, which is nice, because even though if you kind of play this where you go job to job to job to job, you end up being obviously the most productive person in the company by quite a long way, but they're still bringing like 20 grand each day, which is pretty nice. Or you do that every 10 minutes. Again, I can't see. Something else that I thought about maybe showcasing or doing a video on at some point, maybe separate from the series, or I could try and incorporate it, but it'd be a bit difficult because it's very different, is the online. There is a multiplayer mod for this. It's alright. Basically, it takes out all the traffic and just puts you in other trucks in, and it's actually quite populated, there's quite a few trucks around. But the couple of issues that I came across, the first one is the lag in the server. You can't really run side by side with someone out of fear of you just both exploding. That happened to me a couple of times, and I was trying it out with some friends. And also, basically the way it works is that the game, or the mod, makes the pickup zones, the trailers, non-contact areas, so you can kind of just go through it and without the fear of hitting someone, and then pick up and set down your cargo, etc. But the ports don't have that, and as you know, the ports, to kind of go to a different part of the world, you have to kind of go into a port, turn your engine off, whatever, and then you set your destination. You can only take one at a time from memory, and there's contact, so if you try and get in there and someone else is there, you'll hit them. It's not so bad when you're going in, but when you're coming out and there's a big traffic jam on the other side, you get launched 20 feet into the air, and your trailer and your cab is destroyed, as I found out yesterday, which was very annoying. But aside from that, it's pretty good. I mean, you have to kind of stay. We decided, my friend and I, that we had to kind of just stay in England and do drives there and do deliveries there, which wasn't so bad, but because England's actually quite a big place, and you can go up to Scotland as well, so it's not so small. You can do like 10-hour drives, which is pretty nice. And a lot of the English roads are actually kind of like this, they're kind of single track things. Oh my Jesus! If the GPS wasn't there, I would not have seen that junction. can't see. I think we're safe. We're in 7th, following Jimmy. Anyone who has the Ferrari GTE wheel for the T500, I'm using my water wheel as my camera center wheel, and I'm using the off on the kind of the two-way switcher thing as my my switcher for my gears. So I'll go into 6th gear, hit the little switcher, hit the off position, and then it will switch from 7th to 12th. So obviously when I'm going around the corner, I'll try and slow down, because I end up, for those junctions, I tend to kind of come up to them really quickly and just have to slam on the brakes, because in this environment as well, where I just can't see where I'm going, it's really quite difficult. But I got the GPS coming up, I can see that we're slowing down a bit, so I'm going to slow it down nice and early, get those other gears selected as quick as we can. See traffic lights this time, and I just go green as I get there, which is the most annoying part. At least I haven't really got to look to the left and right. Since that initial bump at the start, it's actually been okay. We haven't really hit anything, which is kind of nice. This is a longer drive, this one, because we're kind of just going through those single track roads and there's no motorway. We should get there at some point early in the morning, which is good. Just before 8 o'clock is the ETA. See if we can get that down to 7:30, shall we? It'd be a lot easier on my other save if we just take the limiter off and do 60 everywhere. But we don't believe in cheating here. I think I mentioned it before, but trucks in England anyway, I'm not sure if it is a European rule, but it seems to be, are limited to 55 miles an hour. I'm not sure if that is exclusively when they're carrying a trailer or just in general, but 55 mile an hour is a limit. I've seen some guys do 100 plus in the faster trucks without the trailer attached, which is pretty insane. I wouldn't want to do that in one of these, to be honest. But it's still pretty cool to know that they can kind of go that far. It comes with the later trucks have a little bit more power, and I'm really kind of craving that at the moment. This thing has not a lot of power at all, really, does it? Kind of taking its time. Oh man, it's really foggy now, I can't see a thing. Probably should slow down, but we aren't going to do that. We've got to get there before... get there for at least 7:30, so we've got to speed it up. Up into 12th, I think we're actually going downhill. Oh my god, this is treacherous. Raining and foggy. It's because it's morning, kind of morning mist. I think it just got worse as well. I can barely see in front of me. Now imagine this online, but then there's a truck stopped on the road in front of you, and you just don't. It's got its lights off, so you just don't see it. That was terrifying, and needless to say, there was a massive crash. So we've got a corner coming up. It's to the left. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. A little bit. I can feel the truck unsettling, so I'm going to slow down for this corner. I think if we went through there at 55 mile an hour, we would have just barreled off. I can actually kind of feel understeer in this, which is pretty cool. When you get it, it comes very rarely though. Normally when the kind of the truck's aquaplanes. God, I cannot see anything. I think it's getting slightly better, but do these help? They do a little bit. Are we going uphill? Is that water next to me? No, it's a field. Oh my, this is cool though. I like this kind of thing. The difficult, driving conditions. The fog has kind of come down a little bit. It's subsided, which is nice. But it's still around a little bit, kind of in the distance now. ETA's coming down nicely, getting towards our goal. And now we're got past the incline now, so we get a bit of speed up again. This thing really doesn't like the incline. Sorry, dude. Didn't see you there. Okay, we're coming on the back of a truck as well. What is that? Alright, it's a loader. We can't really do anything about it either. We're going to have to stay behind it. There goes our arrival time goal. If I'd want to overtake if this was the other one again. I think I had this this feeling in the last one of the last episodes where I just wanted to overtake him. He's not even going 30 mile an hour, but I just can't see it ahead of me, so it'd be a really silly decision to do that. But I kind of mean, maybe doesn't really care. I think this bit coming up is downhill, maybe. So I'm about to get the speed to get past him, but. Oh, there it is. Come on. No, I can't see any way of doing this safely anyway. There's a couple of junctions coming up with services on, so maybe I can just go through the services at speed. Go for the cheeky pit stop. Not really sure what to do here. I think I just gotta be patient. Which kind of sucks. Patience sucks. Wait, what gear is that? Give me a gear. Oh, that looks cool. What's in there? Some sort of factory. Some of the environments are quite nice in this. It kind of builds the realism a little bit more, but we don't really get to see much of it because we're normally driving through them. I imagine it's a 30 through here anyway. Sticking the cruise control on. Just so I haven't got to modulate the throttle as much and I don't get as tempted to overtake this guy in front. Give him a nice big gap as well, so if he just decides to stop very violently we can get out of the way. Oh, a train. I've never seen one of those before. That's pretty cool. Just need to come to a stop though, and again that ETA is just getting away from us. It's a longer drive than I thought it would be. It's a very challenging route as well. I do really like it though. I've heard stories from friends who have come across trains at the wrong point when they're going just a little bit too fast and they can't stop, and then they get stuck in between the barriers, and that's the end of their delivery, shall we say. Guess it's their fault for going too fast, but I would have been in the same position I think if I wasn't behind this guy or stuck behind this transporter. Looks like ahead of him there's another kind of large vehicle as well, so probably best for me just to be patient. Oh, I'm getting that goosebumpy feeling that I get when you're in a warm place when there's rain. It's really quite. I'm quite immersed at this point. No, it's going to be a way. Do I dare do it? I do. I'm daring. Lights on. Get out of the way. Anyone who's coming. Get out of the way. Oh yeah. One overtake done. I think that was necessary. This guy's going a bit faster. Okay, so now it's coming into an overtake zone. So there's the sign there, the red and black car, and the what is normally a double yellow line, but it's solid there. So I guess that indicates the same sort of thing. It's a shame. I would have liked to have driven this road a little bit faster. God, that thunder sound sounds so good. This is a nice place to drive. I'm definitely enjoying it. Okay, I need to get in front of this guy. Is there anyone coming? Probably. If there is, this is going to be Let's Play highlight, please. Go, 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 go. Just before the overtaking sign comes in. Yes, there's someone. Excuse me. He stopped. That was very reckless, but it gained us some time that we needed. And now we are free to drive like a madman through this section. Obviously accounting for the fact we have a big trailer behind us as well. I think I touched it in the last one. It's very tempting to kind of just clip curbs on the way through, but you have to account for that massive trailer behind you, so you actually have to drive like a pedestrian, which is boring. This is going to be challenging. Keep the speed up. Oh dear, oh dear, that was silly. We're up though. Oh my god, come on. This is where I really need a more powerful truck. 16 mile an hour. Wow, come on. This truck. Please, someone. I need a winch. Doesn't help that I'm carrying some very heavy load, does it? Come on. There you go, we're up. Okay, good. I wonder if there's any point where this truck would just not go up the hill. I wonder if I didn't have momentum, whether that would have moved up. I think it would have been okay. It would have struggled like it did there. But those guys I overtook and I'm really annoyed. I just overtook them and basically just stopped there. Well, this kind of like gentle up and down, it's really bad for this truck. I need to either a flat surface or some sort of like hill slope that I can go down, because it just really just dies on a straight line. The cargo definitely isn't helping that. I really can't wait to upgrade this thing. You can upgrade specific trucks individually, so you can have like this truck and then put a different engine in it, so it's actually a bit faster. But oh, you better speed up. He is good. Okay, I was going to try and go from 9th to 11th there and just be, yeah, cool. But I need the speed right now. And up here as well, I'm going to lose a ton of speed because it's uphill. Come on. Come on. This has been a great drive. I've really enjoyed these kind of challenging conditions. I wonder if there's anything else that kind of like accentuates that a bit more. I have like wind as well. That'd be cool. I wonder if there's a wind mod out there. I don't think there's any kind of wind factors in this game at the moment, or at all. But that'd be really cool to see it added in there. Because obviously lots of stories about trucks being blown around. There's videos on YouTube of like trucks being blown over by the wind. Especially those really kind of high ones. With the solid, like these ones aren't as in bigger danger because they haven't got like a big well, it's pretty much a sail in those conditions, like the big covers coming down the side. This is kind of just a like a truck on the back of it, but sorry, diggers on the back of it, so that the wind kind of goes through them. But with the ones with the canvas over the side, it's obviously a real challenge. Now, just say diggers. Are we delivering it to a mine? 'Cause we're really out of the way here. And mine has very interesting effects on the force feedback. I'm not going to overtake here because I saw loads of cars coming down before. Yeah, if I overtook that, that would have been nasty. Look, car. I know I would have won, but regardless, I want to not lose money through speeding or collisions, which I'm very talented at, apparently. Mannheim! My truck feels right at home at Mannheim. The birthplace. Hopefully this guy's going to go straight on because he's going dirty slow. We've actually lost a lot of time on our ETA. Oh, it's a crossroads, shite. Well, I'm going. No one else is. No, 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 you can't just go when I'm going. Bloody hell. What a moron. Stupid AI. I know, I'm going to turn into this guy's trailer. At least Vlado's earning the money for us. Good job, Vlado. I'm proud of you, man. This drive took a really long time, a lot longer than I thought it would. But we're nearly there, we're nearly at our destination. We're also going to discover some more bits, which is good. Question mark discovering is always good. We could discover a new dealer, which means more trucks possibilities. There's a Scania going past there. We haven't discovered a Scania dealer from what I'm aware yet anyway. What is 70? 70 is about 35, isn't it? That'll do. 36 will do. And 50 is 30. Oh god. That was almost disastrous. I engine brake there to third gear. That was a very bad decision. Okay, go, 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 good. I didn't want to get stuck at those lights. Cruise control of 30 mph for the wins. This has been a pretty good delivery. I hope we'll get. I'm not sure we'll get level up. I think we got level up last time. Or did we get money last time? I forget. We'll see. Level up would be good because that means more money. Basically, money is sexy. We love money. Come on, get up here. Get up here. Right. It's that time of the day again, folks. Your favourite part of the day, Jimmy Parks. Oh, Jimmy. Ooh, almost twatsy trailer again. Oh, this is going to be weird. I can't really see the mirrors. Come on, we have this. I don't know if I have this or not. I can't see. There we go. It's a bit louder, but I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, and left hand down now. And then straighten it up, try and turn with the trailer, a little bit out, so it's not quite going to be first time like it was last time. Oh, it is! First time, wasn't straight, but I'll take it. Took an hour and a bit longer than it said it would on the GPS, but we still came a long time within our allotted time. Not quite level 4 yet, we're still a dirty newbie, oh no. But made a nice little bit of money from that, almost 10,000 euros, which should be pounds, but 10,000 euros would do for me just fine. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to very quickly rest up off camera on the game, and then get prepared for our next delivery. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button and make sure to subscribe for future episodes. I'll catch you later, goodbye.